yeah, I went through the biggest doubts of the doubts on did I make the wrong move. Luckily, while I was doing it, I remembered, okay, that's not why I'm doing this. I know I'm doing filmmaking because I can see myself doing it the rest of my life. Hi, my name is Nainoa Langer. I'm from Molokai. I graduated from Molokai High School in 2011, and I'm an independent filmmaker.
Follow your stoke. This is the maxim independent filmmaker Nainoa Langer follows in life. An adventurous and creative spirit, Nainoa has traveled to over 40 countries, capturing stories through the lens of his camera. This Molokai boy has collaborated with music groups The Chainsmokers and Millennium and has produced multiple short films with world-renowned travel agency Beautiful Destinations. Nainoa has even dabbled into the music industry, creating his own beats to use in his videos. However, the choice to follow his stoke wasn't an easy one to make. In his early 20s, Nainoa decided to take a leap of faith and never look back.
I feel super lucky that I grew up there. It's really country, very small island, not a lot of people. I think deep down I knew I always wanted a little bit more than just, Molokai. Not that anything was wrong with it, but I knew there was a lot more to life than just a little rock. I mean, I figured the first thing I could do was just at least leave Molokai, get to Oahu. And I needed to support myself, so I ended up dropping out of college and working at a hospital. I was in sterile processing, so I was sterilizing surgical instruments, kind of gruesome stuff, and kind of just doing it to make money to support myself. And that was the whole purpose behind it, but there wasn't really any fulfillment in that job. It was kind of just gnawing at me that I didn't want to be there. It was just something that I was just doing for the money, just to kind of support myself. I was a single 21-year-old kid, so I didn't have any responsibilities. Luckily, during that time, I was able to pick up a GoPro. So yeah, this was back in like 2014, 2015, where on social media, GoPros were kind of becoming the thing, and I got a GoPro and I would kind of just go out hike and go cliff jumping and just do fun stuff with my friends, and I'd be able to capture it. And for the first time, kind of just share those moments, I guess, that fun stuff. And these were only like 15-second videos back when Instagram could only allow that. So I was putting it to music. I was like, okay, I like this. And people started to, kind of just take notice of it. And I started to kind of see, the account started to grow. More and more people started to notice and take notice of my work. So I think for the first time, I was looking towards something that, okay, I can kind of run with this. The progression was, I want to do it better. I want to get more knowledgeable, more skillful in creating videos and creating photography. From a GoPro, I wanted to upgrade. I bought a DSLR. And I mean, at that time, that's when I'm thinking, okay, maybe I can make something with this. Maybe I can kind of go for something bigger than just like working a normal job. I can go for something that I'm actually passionate about. And at the moment, again, it was just for fun. It wasn't a money-making type of thing that I wanted to like make my job just yet. It was just fun. It was raw. It was expressive. I know I can make something happen. I know I can do something with this, but how am I gonna make a living? When I actually decided to make the choice, it was kind of tough. I thought I was gonna make, I was so confident. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll figure it out. And then 6 months go by and barely anything's coming through. Like, I'm not really getting jobs. I don't really know how to make a ton of money with this or support my lifestyle. So I was just kind of taking random gigs of anything from like weddings to couple shoots to commercial brand deals. I feel super lucky because I was still able to create the stuff that I wanted to make. So at that time, during those 6 months, I was making my YouTube channel. And between all these like random jobs and all these gigs, I was kind of doubling up on my work because I wanted to make the videos that I wanted to make. And it took a little bit more time, but it allowed me to kind of recenter myself and remember, okay, this is why I'm doing it. I'm doing this because I actually enjoy it and there's fun stuff that comes out of it. This is while I was, creating YouTube videos, I was actually getting connected with a lot of other filmmakers that were kind of like doing what I was doing, and we'd create films together. And so I caught the eye of another filmmaker who was already working at Beautiful Destinations. And we kind of connected, we got to have some fun, we made some videos together. When he got offered the job with them, he needed help. So he was like, okay, this kid's doing some good stuff. We'd already had a relationship, he was a friend. And he hit me up to say, hey, you want to come out to New York and help me make these videos? From there, I moved out from Oahu to New York City, traveled to 40 countries within 2 years. Got to make travel films and videos for places around the world that I thought I'd never be. I know that I had to sit down and say, like, okay, this is what I want to do. If you have a genuine love for what you're doing, you'll do it no matter what. You'll keep going and make it happen by any means. The biggest advice would just be follow your stoke, because that's what got me to where I am, and followed what made me happy.